Drink that. It is water.
Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. You have the Rhino, you have Colgate. We have this beer that was brought up by Average Joe that was sent to him by Ewart of Strange Brewsings. This is Bellwoods Hellwoods Imperial Stout.
Kind of looks like your leg.
10% alcohol by volume. Now, the funny thing about this is I live here in Ontario. I've been to Bellwoods like 9 times. They never fucking have this beer, and a guy from fucking Buffalo is bringing it up to me.
Yeah, so this went from Toronto to Windsor to Buffalo, and now it's back here in Niagara.
No, you're talking Canada, man. I went to Ottawa first.
Thank you would have been appropriate, but you know, whatever.
Mike Duffy had to sign off on that shit. Part of the contract.
That'll be for the next review, I think. I forgot all about it. Speaking of what, to what? Oh, that is dark.
Just like your love for ghee.
I heard that.
It is dark and deep, like my love for ghee. This looks amazing.
Yeah, nobody else is getting that.
Did you just get sued?
That is a beautiful beer.
Super
dark.
Incredible.
Look at that head. It's beautiful and brown.
Yeah,
Jesus.
that is
I
not
like
white.
the brown head.
Imperial Stout, watch. It's the
Yeah,
one
you
down
do.
Smell?
This looks fucking incredible.
Ooh.
Oh, there's a lot of lady boners going on right now.
Lady
south.
boners.
I'm good.
He's got his mangina on.
Yeah, well, you know, his wiener's apparently always like a cashew, so.
I would say based on this, between this and 3 minutes a minute,
In the
you're gonna
cold.
bring out your dead.
It does this thing.
This is more
yeah.
Like a nut.
This is more viscous.
Like cashew.
Like a
It has viscosity to it.
What, his nib? Nibbling looks
Yeah. He referred to one day in the shop that, instead of a little bit of shrinkage, it's more like a cashew, and I almost fucking lost my shit.
It's called cashew, and it's a real thing. It happens to people. Not me.
Well, because that's just you in general. It doesn't
Yeah.
happen, it's just there.
It's there. So the beer looks good.
Aren't you so glad that he brought me?
By the way,
You do know there's a thing
welcome.
called inverted penis, too, right?
I'm
Where
just
your-
starting to
where your
regret this
body-
whole night.
Your body has more muscles on the side of the penis than it should, so it pulls it into your body.
Is
No,
that my
dude.
excuse?
I told you that there's a fucking hilarious site. It's eFucked. It's all just like shitty stuff that happens in porn, like girl eating a butt and the guy farts. It's hilarious. But it was like making fun of dudes with tiny wanks in porno, and it was this like mad fat guy, like all you can bind style fat. So he lifts up his fucking bit, and his dick is like kind of stuck to the bit. She gets it off, like, the fuck is this? This is like, what is this? I can't even jerk this off. And straight up shoves her pinky in to his fucking wiener bone. I was like, that is some fucked up shit, because it is all fully pulled back in, because he just got like that level of fat. It's engulfed his
Well,
stuff.
I'm not talking about fat. I'm talking about his actual muscle.
Oh, actually,
And when
yes.
When you get aroused, it actually comes out to full length again. But when
Take me to
it's not aroused, it's inside.
It's like a cat.
Go to our
But not barbed.
But not barbed.
Cat wangs are barbed.
Anyway, this beer, very
It's true.
alcoholic,
Oh,
smooth,
it's
nice and sweet.
it's right.
Yeah, dude. efuck.com. Check it out.
Like
A little bit of licorice, a little bit
It's
of
like a sickle.
vanilla, toffee.
a little bit of roast.
See, I'm not picking up much roast because
EFUKT.
the other stuff's coming in.
The licorice.
I think more
Yeah,
licorice and
licorice
coffee,
more
more
than
the
roast, yeah.
candies.
I mean, the roast is underneath. The licorice is most dominant.
Licorice.
It looks phenomenal. I love the way it
So
cleans
now
through
that
the glass.
we've had this big penis talk, let's drink the beer.
Nice, yeah.
Hey, isn't that what dudes do?
This
Sit around and
is
talk
over
about dicks?
as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, that's good.
That's what women do, right? They talk about their vaginas.
Well,
Okay.
no, they talk about dicks.
Now that I've had this, and now that you've had it over there, do you think it's the base for the other
Well,
two?
he's blind, right?
Yeah, it really doesn't taste like it.
I found that if you
But-
just to get over,
It really doesn't taste like
go
it.
right over. Okay.
It way worse. Wow. Yeah, I don't think it doesn't taste like it, but it has to be, right? I mean, they don't do any other imperial stouts that they put it in. It has to be the base.
Yeah, that's probably
It is the base, but it doesn't taste like it for sure.
Well, we know for sure because even the troll agrees that the other one is the base for it.
Yeah, this has too much licorice, too much. The alcohol stringency is actually.
It's weird when you think, but how long have you had this for?
Now you're watching it,
4 or
aren't you?
5 months.
We're just looking at
nah,
the
maybe
bag.
like 6 months.
An owl with a wang.
Around 6. Around 4 to 5 months. I'm trying to think. I think July. So about 4 months.
So it's aged a little bit. Probably why its alcohol astringency isn't as bad. But yeah, licorice is the very first thing. It's just overpowering.
Doesn't feel like a 10%.
Caramel's in there.
So no burning or
Toffee's in
nothing?
there. nothing else really.
No, the I'm not like I picked up a smidge of the roast.
You get the roast, but at the end,
a little
it's like it's almost the hop burn of it is the roast.
You would have told me you put some, some licorice, black licorice in here, or star anise or something like that, or anise, whatever. I would think that. Okay, yeah. Like remember the Ama Game of Thrones, which you hated that, right? If you told me this with that, I would be like, okay, I believe you. But
Very good. I feel like the carbonation, it feels like a really tiny bubble.
Yeah, it's
like almost
very
like
light
sharp.
carbonation.
Tiny
it just goes to show you, though, bring out your bed, how much the cognac barrel changed this beer.
Yeah, because this beer is somewhat complex, but it's nothing compared to their other two beers.
Even the 3 minutes to midnight, yeah.
I like this a lot more than the last one that we reviewed when you were here last. I don't know if it was Bring Out Your Dead or
No,
what.
it's 3 minutes to midnight. You like this better, really?
I like this better, yeah.
I mean, I can see how someone would like this better.
No, I'm saying on Ermager.
But it all,
This is very good.
have you ever had to Bring Out Your Dead?
I don't think so.
That
No,
one
he
was
wasn't
better
part of
than
this
3
back
minutes.
then.
Yeah, no,
Out of the three, out of the Bring Out Your Dead, the 3 minutes to midnight, and this,
What?
I'd go Bring Out Your Dead. Then I don't know. It would be a toss up between this. You know what? I'd probably put this before 3 minutes to midnight, only because you're not paying the money you're paying for 3 minutes to midnight, and it's not as complex. So you could drink more of these.
Yeah, for me, it'd probably be Bring Out Your Dead, 3 minutes right underneath, and this for me, this is like a 8 out of 10. I mean, that's a good rating, but when you're talking...
that's still not really bad. But like out of the 3 years, still getting a great rating.
But when you're talking about
But-
the other ones being a 10 out of 10 for me and a 9.25, for me this does not.
Well, that's
get
just
up
it,
to those
right?
ranges.
The Bring Out Your Dead was a 10 out of 10. The 3 minutes to midnight wasn't. It was really good tasting, but it wasn't. This, I think, taste-wise, isn't as good as 3 minutes to midnight,
Just
but
easy
this
drinking.
is easy drinking, where I could drink it all night, where I could only have 1 or 2 bottles of 3 minutes to midnight before I went, this is too much, and I can't do it anymore.
Do you remember what you gave the 3 minutes to midnight?
I don't think it was
the
something
8
very
range?
good. I was hating
the
on a
Iron
lot of
Maiden
stuff
beer?
No,
that
the 3
night.
minutes to midnight, I think you liked. I think you gave it like a
3 minutes
I
to
would say.
midnight?
Yeah, that's all right.
As a beer, as a stout, I'd have to give this, I don't know, I'd give it an 8.5. It's a good beer. It's just kind of simple at the same time. But that's why you can get into it.
So let me ask you a quick question here. You gave 3 minutes. You danced for that. You're not dancing for this, but you said this is better than that. So how does
I
this
said
get
this
lower?
is better for that in that I could drink this all the
So
time.
just drinkability wise.
Yeah, drinkability-wise,
How
this
the
is a great
fuck
beer.
do you guys remember this shit?
It's weird.
This is an
I'm
8.5
just
for me.
saying.
I don't remember what we had
Ken?
10 minutes ago.
Ken, I watched the show, just not the ones that I'm in the reviews.
Guilty as charged.
It's fair because he's like rubbing the horn right now. So like, yeah, I love me.
Thank you, YouTube.
Wait, Dev never. Did you give your grade?
Yeah, 8.5. I would actually like buy these, keep them on hand, and enjoy them once in a while. I really like this. Good work, Bellwoods.
Yes, very good work. Thank
I'll
you
see if I
guys.
can pick up some more somehow.